After months of anticipation, speculation, and emotional turmoil, the long-awaited justice has finally been served. The individuals responsible for bullying Jungkook of BTS have officially been sentenced to prison in Gyeonggi Province. But what truly stunned the public was the severity of the punishment handed down by the court. 6 years behind bars, a sentence heavier than anyone expected. What led to such a drastic decision? How did Jungkook and his fellow BTS members react? And what does this mean for the young idol's future as he prepares to return to his military duties? Sources close to the case revealed that the court's ruling was based on overwhelming evidence that detailed the persistent and calculated bullying Jungkook had endured during his military service. The emotional and psychological toll on the BTS member was profound, and the gravity of the situation left fans and the public outraged. When Jin, the eldest member of BTS, was asked for his reaction following the sentencing, his response was both heartfelt and revealing. "I finally feel relieved," Jin admitted, his voice laced with a mixture of relief and vindication. No one deserves to go through what Jungkook did. Seeing justice served brings a sense of closure, but more importantly, it sends a message that bullying in any form will not be tolerated. Fans worldwide flooded social media with messages of support, expressing their happiness that Jungkook's tormentors would face the consequences of their actions. Hashtags like #JusticeForJungkook and #BTSArmyProud trended within minutes of the court's announcement, as ARMY celebrated the long-awaited justice. But amidst the celebrations, questions still linger. How has this experience changed Jungkook? Will he be able to resume his military service with confidence, knowing that those who sought to bring him down have been held accountable? And most importantly, how will BTS support him through this emotional journey? Jungkook's management released a statement emphasizing his commitment to fulfilling his military duties despite the hardships he faced. Jungkook remains dedicated to serving his country and his fellow soldiers. This chapter has been difficult, but his resilience and determination have only grown stronger. He will return to his post with his head held high. Jin, who has been a pillar of strength for Jungkook throughout this ordeal, reportedly played a crucial role in ensuring that the perpetrators were brought to justice. Insiders claim that Jin personally provided key pieces of evidence that swayed the court's decision, proving the depth of the abuse Jungkook endured. It is no surprise that Jin's reaction was one of satisfaction, as he had been one of the most vocal in advocating for his younger brother's well-being. In a candid moment caught on camera, Jin was seen wiping away tears of relief after the sentencing was announced. "I'm proud of Jungkook for staying strong. I'm proud of all of us for standing by him," he said. Despite the positive outcome, Jungkook's path forward will not be without its challenges. Returning to military service in the same environment where he once faced such hardships will require immense courage. Yet, those close to him insist that Jungkook is ready to move forward, armed with the unwavering support of his BTS brothers and the love of millions of fans. The military, in response to the public outrage surrounding the case, has announced new measures to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. Training programs focused on mental health awareness and anti-bullying policies are set to be implemented across all divisions. For Jungkook, this experience has undoubtedly been life-changing. His fans, his fellow BTS members, and even his family have all stood by his side through the darkest of times, and now they can finally see a glimmer of hope on the horizon. "I will continue to give my best," Jungkook said in a brief statement, his words resonating with hope and determination. As he prepares to return to his military duties, the world watches with bated breath. Will he find the strength to move past the trauma and emerge stronger than ever? One thing is certain, Jungkook's resilience has already inspired millions, and his journey forward will continue to captivate hearts worldwide. The sentencing marks a turning point in Jungkook's story, but it is far from the end. With the unwavering support of his fans, his brothers, and his inner strength, Jungkook's return to military service is not just a duty, it is a testament to his courage, resilience, and unbreakable spirit. A turn of events that many had been waiting for. The perpetrators who bullied Jungkook BTS have officially been sentenced to prison in the Gyeonggi Province. The court's decision, which has been a subject of intense speculation and public outcry, finally handed down a severe punishment of 6 years in prison for the offenders. This ruling not only marks a significant milestone in the pursuit of justice, but also brings a sense of relief to Jungkook, his family, and millions of ARMYs worldwide. Jin BTS, who has been a constant pillar of support for Jungkook throughout this harrowing ordeal, expressed his satisfaction with the verdict. Speaking to the press outside the courthouse, Jin stated, "Justice has been served. I am relieved and grateful that the authorities took this case seriously and ensured that those responsible faced the consequences of their actions. His words resonated deeply with fans, who have been following the case closely and advocating for Jungkook's well-being. As Jungkook prepares to return to his military service, the emotional weight of the entire experience is evident. Reports indicate that the BTS member is determined to focus on his duties and put this chapter behind him. "I just want to move forward and continue my responsibilities with a clear heart," Jungkook was quoted saying to his close circle. However, his father, visibly moved by the recent developments, was seen shedding tears of both relief and sadness. The emotional toll on the family has been significant, but their unwavering support for Jungkook has been inspiring. The case itself had garnered widespread attention after details emerged of the physical and emotional abuse Jungkook endured at the hands of his senior officers. What initially seemed like a routine military service turned into a nightmare as Jungkook faced persistent bullying and harassment. It was Jin, the eldest BTS member, who first brought the issue to light, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that the matter was addressed at the highest levels. The revelation of the bullying scandal shocked the public and triggered a wave of discussions about mental health and accountability within the military ranks. With the perpetrators now facing years behind bars, questions remain about how this incident will shape policies within the military. Officials have promised a thorough review of existing guidelines and vowed to implement stricter measures to prevent such incidents in the future. Fans and military personnel alike are hopeful that Jungkook's case will serve as a turning point for reform. For now, Jungkook is focused on returning to his base with renewed determination. "I'm grateful for everyone's support. It means the world to me," he shared in a brief statement. Despite the hardships, his unwavering spirit and the support of his BTS brothers, family, and fans have helped him navigate this difficult journey. Jin, in particular, has been a source of strength, standing by Jungkook through every step of the process. As this chapter comes to a close, fans eagerly await Jungkook's return to the music world once his military service concludes. Until then, they remain steadfast in their support, proving that the BTS family is stronger than any adversity. A turn of events that many had been waiting for. The perpetrators who bullied Jungkook BTS have officially been sentenced to prison in the Gyeonggi province. The court's decision, which has been a subject of intense speculation and public outcry, finally handed down a severe punishment of 6 years in prison for the offenders. This ruling not only marks a significant milestone in the pursuit of justice, but also brings a sense of relief to Jungkook, his family, and millions of armies worldwide. Jin BTS, who has been a constant pillar of support for Jungkook throughout this harrowing ordeal, expressed his satisfaction with the verdict. Speaking to the press outside the courthouse, Jin stated, "Justice has been served. I am relieved and grateful that the authorities took this case seriously and ensured that those responsible faced the consequences of their actions." His words resonated deeply with fans, who have been following the case closely and advocating for Jungkook's well-being.